nervinau. Daugiau nežaisiu. 11 raundų, 7 palanga.
negirdim, mes nebegrįšim, būsim čia iki ryto, užmiršim viską. Ir kas čia tokio, mes tokio grožio akyse nematyto. Tave pamiršt reikės iš lėto. Tai šiandien naktis nebūsiu vėliau. Vasara baigėsi karą, kai leidom vienas kitą. Meilė trumpa kaip vasara, bet nieko eis.
Lijo ašara. Gerai. Nepasiruošiu. Viskas, bet jūsų žiniai kalėdos baigėsi. Gerai, tam peršti čia. Tai visiškai nereiškia. Laikoduką pajungų. Connected! Super! Pažiūrim, ar laivas yra... Ar laivas yra... Laivas ir tai reiškia, kad tiesioginė transliacija vyksta čionais. Dariau streamus Twitch'e, nu žodžiu, kartą šiandien įmečiau, bet, nu žodžiu, daryti transliaciją. Ir aš negaliu nei duelų žaisti. Ir aš dėl Silver du ranko. You need a poor subscription to be able to play. Vienuolikta 28. Šiam pasibaigė. Eik tu šykt. tu šiaip. Gal kitą savaitę pasiūlyti.
Aplankysime patinkas vietas, pokalbis užgimsta tarp mūsų. Draugaškos nerimsta, matau, bet tau nerūpi. Lekiam pas mane, pabūsi, linksio apartamentai, džakuzi ir suši. Juk tu gerai žinai, kad ką darai yra blogai. Bet jeigu atvirai, tai ką darai gerai, gerai. Juk tu gerai žinai, kad ką darai yra blogai. Bet jeigu atvirai, tai ką darai gerai, gerai. Juk tu gerai žinai.
и часом жить.
Ką tu? Nu nieko. Norėjau į Geoguessr, bet skripšimas pasibaigė. Ilgą laiką neskambinau tau. Aš nenoriu skambinėjų. Reikia Kanados. Nes Kanada važiuoti. Normaliai vienu. Jeigu jums įdomu, galima eiti kartu. Man reikia kvalifikaciją praeiti ir lenktynės. Jeigu įdomu, galima eiti, jeigu įdomu. Programa, mūsų programos turi būti sesas. Kas dabar sakymena? Aš galiu duoti ataskaitą. Litvakas. Ką per naujus paimks vaikai. Viski.
Pasirinkimų nematot už mano kameros. Reikia turėti pakelį, viršų.
Carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. You can find work anywhere. You just need to be driving. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel.
Miller.
Kažkoks gėjimas. Dievu, ką dievu? Dievu cesą žaidžia.
Пиздача, блядь, берегло смог išmetė.
Я его соротаю.
Покаря.
Чё kad suratavęs, čia kaip jie.
Bet Lukai, nahui su bomba pirmam eit.
Atėjau Republik. Easternas. Ir aš.
Gerai, paskutinis, Hemra. Junkitas. Ne, tai ačiū vedėjas ir blogoj dienoj to 15. Nėra už ką. Ai, Kauno norit? Norit Kauno? Nu, davai, einam Kauno.
Kauno?
Tuoj.
What?
Tuoj pajungsiu.
Ja,
Tuoj
finish.
pajungsiu. Kaunas. Čia Kaunas Asilė. Sukūrė Ryčka LT. O, Ryčka. Tik Aleksota, žinau, Kaune. Nu, tai va, tokie kauniečiai Kaune gyvena. Tokie va. Kauniečiai vadinasi. Gyvena. O gal Klaipėda? Nenoriu išniekint savęs. Gerai, Kaunas. Važinėti negalima. 20 sekundžių raundui duodam. Važiuojam. Nu parodykit, ant kiek kauniečiai esat. Važiuojam.
Ką žinau, aš ne kaunietis, geriau Vilnių man duok. Oi, ką žinau.
Žinau.
Nu, gerai, bent jau rajoną pataikiau.
Blebiš per toli buvau. Fuck! 3,900 tik tai! Eik tu nafig! Čia važiavęs nemažai. Vis dar važiuoju nemažai čia. Kaunas! Va čia tai Kaunas! Čia tai Kaunas, bičiuli. Eina, prie rokų.
Dėl to Vilnius ir geriau.
Gerai, ir čia važiavęs. Ir čia biški važiavęs. Ką kauniečiai?
Čia gal autostrada Vilnius Kaunas? Vilnius Kaunas, Vilnius... Aš žinau, ką aš bandau.
Blemba.
Spėju, kad čia Vilnius Kaunas.
Čia kažkur?
Bent jau tą pataikiau. Bet vis tiek toli.
Blemba, arčiau galėjau dėt. Kiek štuką nuima. Kas yra kauniečiai? Atsičiūkinkit biškį, girdi. Savo miestą nepažįstat.
Čia gal Kauno klinikos?
Gerai, galimai degiau. Galimai sudegiau.
Nepažįstu šito Kauno.
Garliava. Blet, ne Garliava. Gerai dėjau. Fuck. Tremolo dėjau, būčiau daugiau taškų gavęs. Eina nafig!
Čia tas pats.
Geras fruktas, klaipėdėtis.
Are you serious?
Čia supisau, žiauriai. Tai čia ta pati vieta. Ta pačia vieta davė. Čia pala, šančiai buvo, ne?
Eik tu šik. Dar toliau.
Ta pačia vieta davė, blem, čia biški nesąmonė. Terminai traund. Nespėjau terminuoti raundą. Gerai.
Nu ir kas čia per kaimus? Fredo.
Ну, туrim.
Я не понимаю Kauno.
Bля, bus kokia birutė. Birutė kokia bus, ne?
Nepažįstu šitą kauną. Geriau Vilnių man duokit.
Kaip ne kaunietis? Neblogai. Oho, biškai čia piniguočių rajonas vadinamasis. Gerai, nu šitą tikrai ne visi gali žinoti. Jūs žinot. Blemba, davai akademiją. Oi, kur čia buvo? Čia Šilainiai? Prie Šilainių čia. Bet čia daug kas nežinojo. Ai, buvo kas žinojo.
Man va galėtų duoti Žalgirio areną.
Čia ramučiai. Vapšė ne ramučia.
Dainava žalia kalnis.
Vėl gal kokie šančiai? Šiaip norėjau prie Savanorių prospekto kažkur dėt. Nu, blemba, būsiu top 10 Kaune ar nebūsiu? Blemba, būtų žiauriai nice. Ok, šitą žinau, bet blemba nežinau, ar ant žemėlapio sugebėsiu atrasti.
Nesuprantu aš to Kauno. Man va geriau galėtų duoti Vilnių, jeigu žaist kažką.
Nice.
Tai žaidžiu finalinį sąjungą.
Nice. Final round.
Oi, Petrašiūnų mokymo. Petrašiūnai. Dingo šį užduot. Nu čia buvo.
Nežinau, Circle K neradau, tai tiesiog dedu.
Finish game.
Tiesiog dėjau.
Ir aš baigiau kem pirmus.
5. Motherfucker. 5 kaunietis čiate esu. Aš esu 5 kaunietis čiate. Žiauru. Turėtumėt susirūpinti visi. Turėtumėt labai susirūpinti. Esu 5 kaunietis čiate. Va tai va. Gerai, chat, viskas. Aš einu šiandien jau out. Einu ilsėtis. Tai primenu, antradienį LR2 kanale, YouTube'e. Tiesioginė transliacija, Geoguessr tiesioginė transliacija žais. Žinomi Lietuvos veidai, galėsit žaisti ir jūs. Galėsit laimėti kažkokį tai prizą. Ačiū visiems, kas buvo šiandien, buvo labai smagu pažaisti Geoguessr su jumis. Pasimatom rytoj, nes streamai kiekvieną dieną, nes turim dar biškį laiko likusio. Tai va, bent jau laiko pamažinom. Tai tas yra visada labai gerai. Ok, ačiū, kad buvot. YouTube'as Twitch'as O7, O14. Labanakt, gero pirmadienio, gerų darbų. Viso gero. Ate.
Hello everyone and welcome to Atlassian Williams Experience Centre, here for the first ever time for the Creator Series Winter Cup with Atlassian Williams Racing. Let's go.
Let's do this, guys. Welcome to a brand new video. Today we are covering the first ever F1 Creator Series LAN event. 20 creators in one room at the Williams F1 factory. And we're going to decide who the Winter Cup champion is going to be. We're going to do 3 heat races that build up to the one race, which matters most, the 50% race at Austria. We're going to have reverse grid races after every race, and then the winner takes all in the last race. So we've got everyone all in one room, under the same conditions, same equipment, same everything. We're going to have interviews. We're going to have lots of people buzzing about. It's going to be like F1 esports without the high-stakes drama. There will still be drama and shenanigans. So let's get into the first race and see how we do. All right then, so we're jumping into this first race in Australia. We have a 25% race to go with, and we are underway. I can't remember how the grid was originally set. I think it was maybe reverse average points from last season of CS to start the grid, but we're away for our very first race. You can see it's utter carnage off the start, trying to get our way through.
Into the race lead and goes through one of the McLaren, and Ferrari's there around at the back. So that looks like Concept 7, who's pointing around.
Where's my overtake?
I don't know what overtake is either.
What is overtake?
And as you can tell, it is pretty carnage. No one knows what their button mapping is. Everyone is really rusty with these rigs. We didn't have much time to set up and get practiced and get in the groove for these races. So the first race or two, I think, is going to be pretty scrappy. It's going to be a bit rusty from everyone. So please bear with. But I'm going to come out right now and say that this first race was an utter shambles. There was something that went wrong with the connection, the syncing of everyone. There was a VSC, and then I think a safety car comes out in a second.
Now as they work through, Tim Martin already up to 11th on the opening lap.
A safety car comes out in a second, and it completely screws over the entire lobby. We've got Jake moving over the braking zone. Got clattered by GB behind me, and I'm absolutely struggling for wheel spin on exit. But yeah.
Big dive down the inside by Adam Sanson. Going to get that done on GB. Long and over in the wall. Very much a case of what happened to a couple Alpine. Safety car is deployed for the front wing.
Yeah, it was a bit of a mess to get in the groove, to get in the rhythm. I didn't even have my button mapped for the turn-in for the pit stop, so it was a case of just trying to put out as many fires as you can in one go. We've got people going backwards in the. Someone's going backwards. What's going on here? Did you have front wing damage, Alex? It was an utter shambles. I don't even know what was going on there. There was lots of people going super slow. We get a 10-second time penalty for overtaking two people at once. And then, yeah, I think there was a few people who were disconnected. So it turns out that there's a bug that happens in LAN races when a safety car gets enabled. So the only solution was to turn off the safety cars for the remaining races. We are cancelling the first race. The first race never happened as far as results is concerned, and we're going to move on to the next race in Spa.
Battle Royale, Ben. No!
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
That was good. GG.
Good battles.
On my screen, like, you guys were boxing, and I was watching you in the pits. And then on my screen, you were on track in front of me, disconnected. I was watching you and then watching something else.
Rule number 1, always hit them side on. Handbrake turn is absolutely everyone. Right, why are you getting wheel reconnaissance?
I just got given it. It's Ben's wheel.
Is it? Oh, why is it?
Is there anything else?
What have you done, sir?
I haven't done anything. Don't look over here. I've done nothing. Oh, you didn't there.
Make the upshift, the downshift one. So make that upshift, make that downshift.
Wait, brake force as well is going to be... So no brake force. Steering rotation is 2,500 and something. And the gears
realise if he starts P20, we're all dead.
The strat is stay away from it at the start.
There's a block behind it, mate. If you go long way, we all just come through. I think just the paddle was funnier because he can get used to that, whereas the other shit he can't do anything about.
Alex is there feeling sorry for him. GB's like, fuck it, we'll be alright. His head is going to be on Mars.
Oh, we're going.
Oh, we're ready now. Okay.
And so here we go for race number 2 in Belgium. And as you can see, jumping straight into this with absolutely no practice and no idea what's going on with my gears.
Oh,
very good.
Oh my god. Oh, what was that?
My gears are backwards! Why?
Sab was looking good, as is the Season 1 champion Sab, so flying through Rouge and Radion for the very first time. Tiamat Martin still down in position 20.
Yeah, this was an absolute nightmare. My downshift is upshift and my upshift is downshift, and it was an absolute nightmare to try and deal with. I think I sorted out the steering pretty quickly, but I was struggling with the brakes. I think they changed the brakes as well. It was an absolute nightmare to just get thrown into this race with cars all around me and just have all my controls messed up.
I hate this! I hate this so much! I'm never leaving this ring again!
So yeah, with safety cars now turned off, that is GG. There's no bouncing back from this race. My race is absolutely in the bin now. So yeah, just trying to figure things out as quickly as I can, get up to speed. One thing that was also a problem with my rig is that my throttle pedal was going to 100% at like 50% input. And this is something that the other guys didn't mess around with. This was just something that was, you know, when you go to a strange like rig,
Every time someone touches my car,
when you go to a rig in public, like it's always going to be a bit messed up
my car is so sensitive.
and sensitive to damage too. Apparently, I was just struggling to keep the car on the road. To be honest, they messed with my brakes and my throttle pedal wasn't calibrated either. So you'll notice when I go on power, it's so easy to wheel spin. So this was an absolute nightmare to deal with, but we're gonna box at the end of lap 2 to put on the hard compound tires. I got front wing damage. I'm gonna try and undercut everyone. Don't have my button mapped for pit stop still, or haven't found it yet. So that's all a work in progress. And we're going to hard compound tires in a 25% race. It's not the most ideal thing to be doing, given that tire wear is so low, but we're gonna do it anyway. But we're using this time to get up to speed. This race is basically in the bin. We're not going to focus on it too much because we just trying to get our eye in before we get to the next race, which is in Monaco. Monaco, of all places. You can see I'm still struggling with the throttle. I'm going to sort that out in between this race and the next, but we're trying to recover as much ground as we can to try and get in the top 10. Our grid finish for this race determines our reverse grid for Monaco. So I'm just weighing up whether I want to try and keep pushing here or whether I want to have a little sandbag or not. And that little spin there was the final nail in the coffin for this race. I was like, right, let's sort everything out.
My throttle pedal is so sensitive. I'm like, 50% is 100%. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, that moment was the final nail in the coffin. So I decided to go into my settings and try and calibrate things. Overall, I didn't really make any progress. So we're going to chuck ourselves at the back and we are going to make sure that everything is tip-top ready for Monaco, where we're going to be starting on the second row of the grid.
No, it's all good. I need to go into time trial, so...
And so here we are, the third race in Monaco. We went to the drawing board and we finally fixed our issues. Everything's calibrated and ready to go, and hopefully we can have a good race from P3 on the grid. 5 red lights and we are underway. A few people jumped the start to try and get some track position, one of which was Gillen.
We are underway. Racing action. What a launch off the start from Alex Gillen and co.
The absolute cheat, going from the back of the grid to P1. Meanwhile, I started P3, did it legit, and I'm in P5. I think that P4 is a few people had to let us go for illegal overtakes and stuff. But we got Alex in the lead on soft compound tyres, Dale in P2, also on soft compound tyres. Dale up ahead has absolutely blown up the hairpin. We found out just before the start of the race that they turned off damage from Monaco. And that is the worst possible thing they could have done, because now everyone is going to be wall riding. So even in Creator Series LAN, they're throwing wildcards at us at the last possible moment. Dale gets a bit of karma for cheesing the corners. I did wall ride on the first lap, but after that I decided not to wall ride anymore because I wanted to do it legit. I wanted to not resort to doing those tricks, but I found out that, you know, other people were also wall riding. GB was wall riding, Alex Gillen was wall riding, but I couldn't really see it unless I looked over at their screen. And after about this point here, I realized that everyone else was wall riding, so I had to start doing it myself. The track limits were also set to standards or not strict for this race, so that was also something to deal with as well. But we are finally in. We started hard compound tires. I didn't mean to start on the hards because I couldn't edit my pit stop strategy at the start of the race.
Try and take that race lead. We'll see where it comes out. In comparison, it's going to be close here between Razin and Tiamat Marduk. They're going to be neck and neck as they head themselves over towards turn one. But Tiamat Marduk has got the coverage on Razin shining out.
But yeah, starting hards is a strat that worked out in my favor anyway because it gave me a bit of clear air for the early laps of this race. It meant I could run long. I was very nearly going to get undercut by Razin. Razin was also wall riding. I left it as long as I could. I knew that the pit stop loss would be about 20 seconds, and I let it get to 20 seconds, and then I had to respond. So now we are on medium compound tires, and we are trying to fly away.
Forward, and Sanderson gets it absolutely perfect. Razin's got 10!
10-second time penalty for Razin Jai. Unbelievable stuff in the contest for the win of this race. He's thrown it all away in an instant.
So yeah, 10-second penalty for Razin has absolutely caught him out. I think he cut at the Novo chicane after the tunnel. With the non-strict corner cutting rules, it's a bit hard to know where the limit is, where you're going to get a penalty and where you're not. And Razin just pushed that a little bit too hard, and that was GG. Okay, anyway, Razin has made his pit stop. GB has made his final pit stop, and now we are coming in to serve our second. It is, of course, Monaco with a 2-stop rules after all, and GB is absolutely flying on those fresh hard compound tires. Me with my overcut.
That was a good turn in there, mate. That's Anderson.
I thought I'd be cleared to go to the end on softs here, but I quickly found out that softs are not a good race tire. They were not good at all. So yeah, we got 4 laps to run here, basically 5. The softs feel good for like a lap or two, and then they start overheating like crazy because of the wall riding. You're going so much faster through some of the corners, and it puts a lot more strain on the tires, so it's not ideal. But before the tires started overheating, we did get the fast start of the race. We've gapped GB by 3 seconds. He's also got a 3-second time penalty himself. But as we cut to this last lap here, you can see GB's got the gap down to 1 second. My tires are absolutely dead at this point. I think I also forgot to wall ride on the previous lap, which also didn't help. That also cost you about a second. But GB is basically on me here as we start this last lap. And I was really scared about getting dive bombed, about getting killed by GB, because he's got nothing to lose here. He's got 3 seconds. Razin has served his 10-second time penalty and has got himself back in the fight. But this is so close.
Come on.
And there's the ghosting. I don't know how he frauded that. We're on a land setting, and he's ghosted through me for the win. But we still win the Monaco Grand Prix on penalties.
Come on! Oh. You know, a 3-second wasn't even track limits, it was pit lane.
Oh!
B1, baby!
Oh.
I'm there, they'll throw to you in a moment.
I tried. With 0 aura. That was too stressful. Oh my god, look at my heart rate. It's 173. What? Yeah, I was very happy to win Monaco. Even though it was just a heat race, I don't care. I've won Monaco in Creator Series, and that is all that matters. But now here we are for the last race, guys. My average finishing position across all the races has put me P9 on the grid for this last one, and puts me in a decent fighting position to try and fight for the overall Winter Cup. So yeah, away we go for this last race. Again, I couldn't change my tires because I couldn't figure out the button to change tires in the menus. It was an absolute disaster. So we're starting on the hards. We're going to try and run long until the rain, which is going to hit halfway through the race, apparently. There is one big problem though. is we are sharing pit stalls with Mr. Alex Gillen, who started in P1 in this race. So yeah, the weather was kind of scripted to come in. That was not by chance. It actually is being placed in there. And yeah, if there's a scenario where we have to come in at the exact same time for rain and double stack behind Gillen, then that could be game over for us in this race. But first lap is won and done in the books, and we move our way up into P7, trying to get around the outside of Mr. Sanderson. Went in a little bit deep because I was worried he was going to try and fight that one, but we got away with it in the end. Lap 3, Meraki, a little bit slow on his hard compound tyres, completely dupes himself at turn 3, and we move up into P6.
Team at Mark, by the way, picking the pocket of the current Creator Series champion, Meraki. Great start for Ben from P9. Also on the hard compound tyres, let's not forget.
So by this point, I'm finally feeling comfortable on the rig with the pedals, with the force feedback, with everything. It's taken us this long to kind of get to this point. And yeah, I feel like I can finally fight amongst these guys, as we're all starting to quickly find out that the track limits have been changed again. Another wild card by the admins of CS. So we're back to strict corner cutting, and now this is a bit more like a Creator Series race that we know and love. A massive DRS train, a little bit more serious racing. This is what matters now in the end. There's a breakaway lead DRS train which goes all the way down to P8, P9, and then there's a big gap to the cars behind on the mini-map. As you can see, we're fighting away with Mr. GB. We've got Safso up ahead. We're trying to get his slipstream and go around the outside of GB on the mediums. The mediums are starting to fall away at this point. We've got Sap breaking early. You can see I'm trying to give him a little bit of encouragement as well. Safso is a chronic early breaker. Not ideal when he's in the exact line I want to follow in front, but that's us up to P5.
He wants to go back-to-back, not only in Monaco, but to win the Winter Cup as well. We're expecting rain probably in the next 10 minutes or so, and I have been told it is going to come down heavy when it hits.
I'm just hoping that when the rain hits, that there's, you know, a 1 or 2 lap window where we can react in time to not double stack, because that would be the worst. But unfortunately for us, the rain came in super quickly on lap 8.
Gillen is the first of the drivers to bounce. I think Lonnie Nova following him in. It could be a strategy, but if it doesn't rain hard enough, this could not pay off.
You can see the spots on the camera. There's problem for Tim at Marduk, problem for GB as well, because they were following their teammates. Radically opted to stay out. That is good for Watts, who was right at the back of this train, still very much in contention. It is, of course, the green striped intermediate tyres. Will we go as far as the wets? We don't know how wet it will get.
And that was my worst fear being realised. Last lap was the optimal lap to box, and now we have to go an extra lap. Same with Raz, and his teammate also was in front. And yeah, we're losing quite a few seconds here by doing this extra lap. Razin absolutely bottles it, throws it into the wall on pit entry, and we have to slow up because we've got nowhere to go but run into the back of Razin and give ourselves damage. So we lost a bit of time with Razin's mistake. We lost a bit of time just doing the extra lap, and so we're going to lose quite a bit of crucial time here with the switch to inters. Not ideal. Not ideal for our hopes of trying to win this race, and it's not ideal because it's very hard to overtake in the rain. This is going to be very, very difficult to try and win this race with all the adversity thrown our way. But away we go, back into the race again, onto the racetrack. You can see we've lost positions to Guatz, and I believe Safso as well. We're running side by side.
Continue to work their way forward. Tim and Monik gets the better of Safso in towards the tricky turn 3. The afterbus tries on the outside. Oh! It's contact between Tim Monik and Razin Chai.
And as you can see, heading into here, this is where our race goes completely downhill. Guatz turns across Razin. Razin has no momentum. I have nowhere to go. And I have major front wing damage, which is curtains for us in this race. No safety cars, no VSCs, no red flags or anything to save us. We have to carry this damage for the rest of the Grand Prix, unfortunately. And yeah, I was absolutely fuming because I felt like we shouldn't have been in that position in the first place, having to double stack or do the extra lap. If we would have had pit priority, we wouldn't have been anywhere near Razin or whatever. But yeah, it was just so annoying to have our race kind of it was a double whammy really. The extra lap in the wet conditions on dry tires, and then and then the wing damage. I felt like both things were kind of like out of our control. So yeah, that's us in the mud a little bit for the rest of this race. Halfway through the Grand Prix though, we'll see if we can do something in this race, but it's not looking good. We've got, I think, I don't know, 40% damage. It was like yellowy orange kind of damage. So yeah, very hard to kind of fight with that. And we're also running with default setups, engineer setups. I believe I went for the increased top speed downforce setup, which is 12 wings. So the car is already pretty understeery. Then you throw in front wing damage and it makes it a bit of a boat. And you need downforce in wet conditions to even have any chance. So yeah, we were the walking wounded at this point, just trying to stay as close as we could. In the end, we did lose a bit of time to Alex and Watson and those guys ahead, but sure enough, it actually started to kind of come back to us a little bit later in this race. As you can see, we lose a bit of momentum. We get overtaken by GB, but at this point, GB was absolutely flying.
We watch still with Team Marduk as they try and chase down GB68 in towards turn number 1.
He was absolutely flying. Struggling on time. When the tyres were fresh, we're absolutely not going to get 3 seconds of GB. It's 3.7 seconds at the moment. It's the last lap of the Grand Prix. I'm kind of limited by Gwatz's pace. We've got but Alex is going to win the Creator Series Winter Cup. It's a case of whether we can get P2 or not, but I think it's going to be P3 for us. But in the end, I'm happy to make it to the finish because my tyres were finished. What a day. Bro, I had like 40% damage or more on the front wing.
Pace was good considering. I ran 0-0 in that race. Yeah.
I was 12-12?
8-6.
Damn.
Oh man, I was like stuck. Oh, Ben.
Yeah! So that was the Creator Series Winter Cup in the end. Quite fun. I got P3. Only a few seconds away from the win. And I think I got the fastest lap of the race. So the pace was really good. It was really strong when I had a front wing. It was quite fun to look over at GB and Alex, who were next to me, and see what they were doing in terms of their tactics and strategy, and react to what they were doing over the course of the day. It was really putting on such a clips. Yeah, fun times.
Is this the new Fanatec self-driving wheelbase?
Mm-hmm.
Sheer Willem's
Two hands on the shaft, mate. Should be used.
Tesla edition.
Oh my God.
No, you're gonna have all your great. Look at your hands. No, not on my jumper.
Up to you in a moment.
I tried. With 0 aura.
Start, get ready and go. Here we go then. We'll go then. The crowd, the commentators are getting involved with this. So Tim win. That's 47 to 44. So Tim Marduk is into the final.
Ну какая из головы от меня инвайт на ЦС уже. Это bet manęs niekas nestabdo, nes rytoj reikia transliaciją. Reikia rytoj pakul transliaciją, tai susitinkam rytoj, nežinau kelintą valandą. Planavau Geoguessr, bet įvyko tas ne pagal planą, bet koks skirtumas. Gyvenimas yra gyvenimas ir reikia gerai visiems labanakt ir gražaus likusio sekmadienio vakaro.
Noriu rėkt, noriu rėkt, noriu rėkt, turi teisę rėkt.